Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Wildcats offense starts with less than ideal field position thanks to that return. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Wildcats come to the line in the hurry up.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Cortez. Quick throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Makes a quick grab. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The pocket breaking down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows...
And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Wildcats will line up to punt it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. So USC's offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Ball handed off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. It's a quick spin move. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, SC.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Last time they were forced to punt it away, and they get points out of this possession. And they'll give it to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back to throw. It's Cortez. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Play action here on first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. And the Wildcats will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down to the 49.
Well, when your running game's working like this, especially in the first half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And it's USC in front here as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's inside the 10 now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Send the back in motion. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
He's going to try to return the punt. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
Holding, receiving team.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep shot caught down at the 20. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. The Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looks to the left. Pass caught. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Here comes the point after attempt. Convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Cortez. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Look at this. He'll go deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. The Wildcats pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Kansas State has moved into the red zone now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking and really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. And the Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Looking downfield, it's Cortez. And he pulls in the catch. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Kansas State. Made the defense look slow that time.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And the Wildcats will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Plenty of time to throw, firing to the right side.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Escapes the... And the junior able to get home with the sack. 8th play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. 1st down here for this offense. Toss play running right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The Wildcats will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. The Trojans come to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Launches downfield. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet anytime you see that kind of pressure.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, SC. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Another touchdown strike. He wins national championships with the elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. He's marked to the bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. The shotgun handoff here. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the toss play, runner moving left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Caught quickly. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Back to throw. It's Cortez. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They've converted 2 of 3 so far in 4th down, and they'll stay aggressive here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this.
Touchdown, USC. And the route is on. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Looking to throw. It's Cortez. Finds his target. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the game just good enough for a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
The pass rush closing in. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Cortez. Looking for the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Running out of time in the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Wildcats looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas State. Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Get some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's an out route, the catch made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Southern California. And the beatdown continues. Championship game, and there is nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. First and 10 now for the offense. Dropping back, it's Cortez. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to...
Airing this one out toward the sideline. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. I mean, there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the USC Trojans.